That's pretty nice.
Fishy.
Big patch of tubeworms here.
The tubeworms here, they are rooted down into the sediment, as I understand. Is that right? True, Sarah?
Yep, that is true.
So they have a large sort of root system.
Massive patches of tubeworms.
Sarah, are we seeing critters in between the tubeworms? Or is it pretty much just tubeworms there?
Well, there's crabs and clams. The little circle things are the tubeworms.
Oh, okay.
There are some other, possibly like anemone-like looking things. It's hard to tell.
The orange?
Well, that, yeah, and then you can't see it right now.
Oh, crabs. Hey, there's
Hey,
definitely
little
some other
dudes.
critters here.
Yeah.
Just hanging out. Do we want to sample anything here, or do we just want to stop and look?
So Bob and Gabby, we were going to want to sample some of these eventually, but I suspect they'll be very long because most of them is going to be within the sediment. So how do you think would be best to sample them and to get them back up to the surface?
Well, we're going to have to put them in the starboard box over there.
Okay.
The problem with that is that the thrusters tend to wash things out of the box.
Yeah.
So you gotta get them over there and then turn the thrusters off and stuff them in the box and get it closed kind of quick because it'll be floating up.
What are a couple of ways we're going to sample tonight?
So tonight we are going to be sampling some of the tubeworms that we can see on the screen right now, and with that we are going to be slurping the assemblage itself to try and get epifauna that are living on the tubeworms, and then we're going to use the manipulator to take some samples of the tubeworms themselves and put them in the bio box. And then we are going to take core samples of a bacterial mat and
those up
clam
there.
beds. And then we're also going to take some slurps in those areas. So a lot of different types of sampling. All right, so why don't we try our first slurp sample on this one? We'll probably do a few slurp samples of the tubeworms. Use anything but 2 and 3. 2 and 3 have the fine mesh, and I want to save those. Oh, the
Do we
fish
want
wants
to
to
slurp
come
sample
along.
a grenadier?
Yeah. Should fit, right? This is to try and get some of the animals that are living in these aggregations that might not make it once we start pulling off the tubeworms and putting them in the bio box.
Got it.
Are you seeing things going in the bucket?
I'm not seeing things, but I'm seeing water flow. I'll
Where's the things?
I'll increase the suction. Maybe we'll get some things. Yeah.
So again, we're doing a little vacuuming here of these tubeworms.
I'm not seeing many things go in.
What about that thing? We got that thing?
Yeah, I've seen a couple things. 1 or 2.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Lots of things.
Some things?
Mostly dust. Oh, I saw a thing.
Yeah.
That was a definite thing.
Definite thing.
Some of those little
Things.
spotted anemone-looking things.
You must be great at vacuuming at home, Bob.
You got a job at the Holiday
Use a
Inn.
Roomba.
Yes, there you go.
What's that white? Is that sponge? Or
That thing? Yes, some of that.
Nice.
all right.
You think that's good?
Will the fly trap thing fit, or is it too big?
Where is it?
It's pan. If you pan up a little, should be able to see it.
Yeah.
That
the
orange.
Get it. Get that thing.
Can you get that
he's
thing?
He's probably hanging on pretty good, though.
Oh, maybe
Yeah.
we'll just try and pluck them off with it. If it doesn't work, we can pluck them off with it.
Slurp them.
Oh yeah, he just
Oh,
like
he's
closed up.
Yeah.
I mean, can you really blame him?
He's kind of angry.
Leave me alone.
It came out of the
He's
sky, it had
probably-
lights, and it was whirring, and it came out with this little suction thing. And
Oh yeah, and I bet his buddies would never believe him. Yeah, right. Those things don't exist.
Look at all those bubbles up in there.
Oh wow.
wow, wow, wow.
Are they
hydrate?
hydrates?
Oik.
Sarah, we
can't-
found some hydrates.
I can't look up in
Oh, yeah, it's on the
Why not?
outside.
there. That's what's
How about
Look
that?
at all
all
those
of
hydrates. Oh my goodness. There's our bubbles.
How's your buoyancy now?
Got some stuff.
There are definitely some things in there.
Yeah.
Well, why
It's
don't?
just all brown.
Do you think maybe we could sample the tube worms, and then if that frees up some stuff, slurp again into 7, and then
Yeah.
cool.
Okay. Well, I don't know how many heads we. You want to just grab a clump?
Yeah,
Because it's going to be hard to
yeah, a clump
pick
sounds good.
onesie twosies.
That might bring along some travelers too.
These guys don't want to stick their heads back in.
So we're trying to sample some of these tube worms that are very specialized for living in this environment.
their
Use
roots.
methane. These are also sort of mini ecosystems.
gonna
How
that
many
have
of these are you trying to get?
lots of other smaller animals.
A good amount.
And are they going in starboard bio?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
How many is it? I mean, is this like we gonna have to do 80 of these grabs or?
No, just a few more of those grabs.
Okay.
I think will be great.
Okay. So are you just after genetic stuff, or you're trying to get the whole worm intact?
Ideally, the worm intact.
Wow.
That's a nice grab.
They didn't think so.
Could you try and get that anemone
Yeah.
in this one? Cool.
Is that the same kind? Just closed up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, you got one though.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
got a couple
Yeah,
things.
You got a couple. Cool.
Got a couple critters in there.
Awesome. We're gonna have fun tomorrow.
Ooh, yeah.
9 a.m., right?
Yep. Should probably go to sleep soon.
Oh yeah.
How many are we taking?
This will be the last one. That's
Okay.
perfect. Thanks for getting that anemone.
Well, we're sitting at this beautiful methane seep site off the Oregon coast, about 1,230 meters. Until this morning, we didn't know it existed. So we're a place on the earth that's very beautiful that we had no idea was here before early today. It's quite exciting.
Any more arm work here?
Nothing here. Now we are going to be looking for a bacterial mat to core and a clam bed to core. We will slurp at those sites too, and we're probably gonna collect from one more tube worm bed assemblage.